All right, thank you all. It's terrific to be here. Like many of you in this room, I'm a New Hampshire native, and I'm also the proud owner of a New Hampshire business. And it's your support here and events like this that really help drive innovation in the Granite State. So for that, thank you all for coming. Now, quickly before I begin the presentation, I'd like to recognize our co-founder and the inventor of this technology, Dr. Matthew Ertman, seated right here. Thank you. All right, stop, I gotta stay on time. It's his knowledge and talent that has led us here today, so Matthew, thank you. So now, every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along and it changes everything. I feel I've been fortunate enough to work on just such a product. We call it ESP smoke detection. ESP stands for External Sampling Photoelectric. Our product is revolutionary because instead of looking for or waiting for smoke to come to us, we are actively looking for the smoke in the open room outside of the smoke detector. The name ESP came to us very quickly on our first test. Almost right away, we realized that our technology compared to others was sensing smoke at an almost supernatural speed. And so ESP was born. Now, before I go any further, I want to take a step back and I want to look at the question that most people immediately ask us. What's wrong with the smoke detector? Well, to keep it simple, we narrowed it down to three things. First thing is they're unsightly. Cars, phones, computers, televisions, these are all examples of things that have evolved over time and through the generations to become more stylish with each iteration. But smoke detectors are still this hideous mass of plastic protruding from your ceiling. If you look up in this room, they did a beautiful renovation at the country club here. Everything's recessed except the smoke detectors are still hanging out from the ceiling. It's ugly. Second, they're sluggish. Now, most people don't realize this, but traditional forms of detection rely on a chamber that waits for the smoke to travel up into the detector. This causes delay or lag time from when a fire starts to when detection and alarm actually occur. A fire doubles in size every 30 seconds. This makes detection speed crucial to survivability. Third, they're unintelligent. Most of us have experienced this firsthand. Our smoke detectors just don't know the difference between a blazing inferno and something as simple as cooking breakfast. It's this lack of intelligence that causes fire departments to respond to over 1 million nuisance alarms every year in the United States alone. That means every 30 seconds, vital resources are being deployed to non-emergency situations. Worse is when your detector alarms at a nuisance source like dust or steam or cooking aerosols, most people's first reaction is to disable them. Statistics show the risk of death by fire increases 400% when an operational detector is not present in a home. Now, the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, has recognized the severity of nuisance alarms and is writing new regulations to reduce them by 2016. The industry is strongly pushing back on these regulations, mainly because they don't have a solution. They continue to rely on the outdated technologies that we've all known for the last 2 or 3 decades. I'm here today because ESP smoke detection is that solution. We're smarter. By using advanced sensors and a proprietary algorithm, we're able to distinguish between nuisance and danger, virtually eliminating nuisance alarms altogether. We're faster. ESP doesn't wait for smoke to come to the detector. Instead, we actively search for smoke particles in the open air outside the room. Actively looking for smoke means faster response times. We're smaller. By replacing the chamber with micro components, our technology can fit into smaller housings. This will allow designers to create flush mount, stylish, and unique smoke detectors. All of this has been proven. We have some footage here of our testing that we did at some laboratories down in Baltimore. ESPN has been laboratory tested by third-party independent testers, and those findings have been validated by academics and industry professionals. We currently have 4 patents issued, and we have 6 more pending. We've already signed 1 deal to license our technology in Europe, and we are in negotiations with other companies both home and abroad. Our goal is simple. We want to see this innovation from New Hampshire in every corner of the world. So with that, we are Valor Fire Safety, and we have created smoke detection for the 21st century. Thank you all.